And let me start by saying I've got a little bit of a cold left, so if I sound all bunged up, that's just something people are going to have to be able to deal with. It's a little bit of a rant, but hopefully it's a rant coming from me that other people feel and think for themselves, but don't have the backbone to say anything. The debate I want to talk to people about is racism. We all know what racism is. Actually, we don't. Most people don't know what racism is. Most people assume that racism means, an act of racism is obviously somebody white committing an act of violence or aggression or intimidation towards somebody that's not white. Just the same as racism can't be viewed as black on white or Asian on white or any other minority ethnic group against white. Racism must be white people being abusive or violent towards non-whites. That's bollocks. That's utter bollocks. What happened to Marianne Lenihan was racism. What happened to Chris Donald was racism. What happened to Ross Parker was racism. What happened to Gavin Hopley was racism. What happens every single day in South Africa is racism. So I have a big problem with this because racist, what is a racist? Somebody who doesn't like non-whites? No, of course not. Of course not. Racism is surely any race choosing to abuse or be violent or attack another race. Surely. Is it not the case? Is it not that racism belongs to all races? Or is it only us, white people? Horrible, guilt-ridden, dirty, pink-skinned white people. Horrible slave master and Holocaust founders. Is it just us? We're the only horrible scum on the earth. According to the giant billboards in Minnesota, white people are evil and stupid, and this is where we're going. We live in a world where our skin colour matters. If you're a white person, you're scum. If you're a white person, you should be ashamed. Self-hate and loathing. I've had enough of it. I've truly had enough. All I can take. All I can withstand of this. Everywhere I look. People say, oh, we need to live in a more diverse world. We need to live in a society where everyone's equal. We're not equal. White people are not equal. We're viewed as scum. And I need to get this clear to people. We are not fucking evil. We're far from the evil ones. Look around you. When you go to Africa, or you look at Africa, you don't see hundreds of thousands or millions of Europeans living equal in Africa. Just look at South Africa. Look at farm murders. Look at mothers left in baths of acid with their fucking babies. This is racism. This is hatred, genocide, whatever words you wish to use, but acknowledge it. Look around you, see what is going on. If people want to talk about slavery and black people being treated like lesser beings, ask yourself what world we live in today. Ask yourself, the white man, does he really have a fair shot? Does he? Does he have a fair shot? Do you have a fair shot? I don't have a fucking fair shot. My society, the evil white British society, has welcomed people from all over the world, no matter where they're from. A large number of those people fucking hate us, but we still welcome them in. Come in, take a bed, take a house, take some clothes, take a shopping voucher, take your windows being cleaned once a week. This is our hatred. This is how hateful we are as a people. Look around all of Europe. The tide of colour. Look around. Look how many people there are. We're the evil ones. And yet we welcome these people into our continent to change the way we live, the way we think, to change our policies, to change our pride, our customs, our heritage. Why? What for? To prove that we've changed. Changed from what? Changed from what? What should we be? Slaves? Ignorant? Self-hating? Self-loathing? We're already all of those things. What's next? What else should we do to prove we're not hateful? Lay down and let you stamp us to death? Let you take everything that we have? Just to prove that we can share, we can give? I'm sick of fucking giving. It's take, 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 take. Receive nothing. What do we have? Nothing. We have nothing. No pride of our own, no history that we can be proud of, no legacy of our own, no culture, no identity. We're ghosts. We're all fucking ghosts. The Irish, the English, the Scottish, the Welsh, the Swiss, the Austrian, the German, the Danish, the Russians, the Ukrainians, the Eastern Europeans, the Italians. Look around, go to every capital of every country and see the identity and the culture, the erosion. There's barely an Italian in Italy. There's barely a proud Brit in Britain. Can we say the same about Africa? Can we say there's not a proud cultural African in Africa? Of course we can't. And I'm sick of it. I am truly, truly sick of it. And I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you, the self-loathing, self-hating, conscious, guilt-ridden sheep. I'm sick of you. You've got no spine. You whisper in your house about how bad immigration's getting. You sit around your dinner table and whisper. You make sure your back door and your front door's locked and your curtains are pulled and that nobody's listening or watching. And then you claim, oh, I can't take it anymore. Oh, the immigrants, they're taking over. But you can't come out. You see a teenage child stabbed to death, murdered by Asians. And you sit indoors and you say, oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. Well, do something about it, you sheep. You spineless fucking sheep. I left my hometown nearly 8 years ago, London. I left there 8 years ago, and people that know me know where I moved to. I still live in the UK. I live in the sticks, in the middle of nowhere. My youngest neighbour's probably 75 years old. I ran, I left, I scarpered. For what? For a better life for my children, so they don't have to walk around in a place where the colour of their skin means that they may be weak or submissive enough for somebody of colour to walk up to them and say, give me everything you've got. Give me everything you've got, white boy. Take off your jacket, white boy. Give me your rings, give me your jewellery, white boy. That's why I left. I ran. How many of you ran? How many of you ran? Many of you. How many Brits are living in Spain? How many Brits are living in Australia? How many South Africans had to run to Britain and Australia? We're all fucking running. That's all we do. Run. Run, run as fast as you can. Well, why are we fucking running? And when will we stop running? I'm sick of running. I say we stand and we fucking fight. There's so many people out there that think that we're in a position of power. We don't have any fucking power. None. We don't have power, we don't have pride. We don't have dignity. We don't have self-defence. We don't have self-determination. We don't shape our own destiny. Our destiny's being shaped for us by the Zionist paymasters, the same people controlling the European immigration. We all sit there complaining about Islam and the dangers of Islam and the dangers of immigration. We ignore the fact that the people that promote this, we just continue to vote them in. The EDL continues to wave the Star of David like those Zionists are your friends. They're not your friends. They've never been your friends, and they never will be your friends. They want you dead. They want you to exist no longer. They want the end of you, your demise. They want to stand over you when you're the last white person alive and let you know